Hello everybody and welcome to the final Monday Night Raw before the show of shows, Wrestlemania. And we are set for one hell of an amazing episode. However, we're kicking things off with a 24/7 title on the line. And oh my god, look who just answered the call. The social media megastar, the YouTuber, the boxer. We saw this man before. Logan Paul is here. Well, we know WrestleMania is gonna go Hollywood, and it appears that the megastars are coming and rolling in. Logan Paul, the last time we seen this man here in Universe mode was a couple of weeks ago on Raw, where Logan Paul tried to become the #1 contender for Gunther's United Kingdom Championship at WrestleMania. Logan Paul ultimately failed to win that match, and now Logan Paul returning to Universe mode to try to take the 24/7 championship from Bobby Lashley. Logan Paul very well must have signed his own death warrant, because here comes the Almighty, a man who has been on one hell of a run as 24/7 champion recently. Bobby Lashley, the current 24/7 champion, is here, and Bobby Lashley has laid waste to all comers who have tried to take that title away from him. Bobby Lashley, a seasoned veteran in professional wrestling. Logan Paul has only had a couple of years in the business. Bobby Lashley has absolutely delved in this sport for decades, and I bet Bobby Lashley would absolutely hate it if he lost his championship here tonight to a YouTuber. But Bobby Lashley looking to not let that happen. Of course, MVP by his side as his hype man, and Bobby Lashley, the former two-time AEW World Trios champion, coming out with that championship around his waist. Will Bobby Lashley retain the championship to kick off WrestleMania Raw? Will Logan Paul win the championship in his first singles match? This is our first of three. Yes, you heard that right. 3 championship matches we have on tap here tonight. Of course, Bobby Lashley right now defending the 24/7 championship against Logan Paul. We're also going to crown brand new Raw Tag Team Champions here tonight. And of course, later on, MJF defends the United States Championship against the #1 contender, AJ Styles. What an episode of Monday Night Raw. We also have more action that we'll get to later. But right now, Logan Paul the challenger, Bobby Lashley the champion. Our first match of WrestleMania Raw. And of course, later on tonight, we're also going to see a 20-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble. Who will win that match and guarantee a future championship match of their choosing? Well, any mid-card championship, I should say. But look at Bobby Lashley. Already a second running power slam to Logan Paul to start off the match. Cover. And a kick out. Bobby Lashley looking to make Logan Paul regret being in a WWE ring. But now Logan Paul at least trying to fight back into a DDT. This is Logan Paul's second match of his Universe Mode career. But first singles match. And Logan Paul into a moonsault. Can this be enough to win the title? Early kick out by Bobby. And now also in our main event, we are going to see the reunion of the Shield as Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, and Seth Rollins reunite to take on the Nation, the team of The Rock and the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. But right now, Logan Paul in control of the almighty Bobby Lashley for the time being. But remember, Logan Paul might not be familiar with the rules. He needs to pin or submit Bobby Lashley in the middle of the ring if he wants to become 24/7 champion here tonight on WrestleMania Raw. And Logan Paul is confident. Count of 8. Bobby Lashley back inside the ring. Bobby almost lost his championship. Well, actually, no. Bobby would have lost the match, but keep the title. Logan almost screwed himself out of his title opportunity. Going for the bear hug. Logan Paul able to get out of it. Logan with a good showing so far in this match. Oh, and Bobby chest first into the turnbuckle. We've seen that a lot of times in his title defenses, and that's because of MVP. MVP removed the buckle pad, and Logan Paul, nice submission, trying to stretch the body of the champ. But look at Bobby Lashley. Of course, Bobby, an ex-MMA fighter in his own right, able to get out of it. Going for the boot, phasing Logan Paul. Able to stun him for the moment. Lashley into the cutter to Logan. Welcome to the big leagues, Logan Paul. And Logan might have regretted being in the ring with Bobby Lashley. But Logan able to fight back whatever Bobby was thinking of. But now, Bobby into the hurt lock. All Logan has to do is to try to reach it and grab that bottom rope. Oh, look at this. Oh, the stunner. Logan Paul able to get out of the hurt lock. And Logan still fighting on. The athleticism of this kid. Into the back body drop. Into the cover for the championship. Kick out at 2 by Lashley. Logan Paul, I am actually impressed by his performance, his willingness to fight against our reigning champion. And Logan now removing the buckle pad. In plain sight of the official, where is the disqualification? But Logan still in control. The challenger is rolling. And again Lashley. Chest first again. And that could stop the heart. And now Logan using his boxing experience coming into play. And a second DDT. No. Lashley able to reverse. Later on tonight, we will also see a tag team match. We're going to see Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre unite to take on the team of Will Ospreay and Braun Breaker. All that and more here tonight, but Logan Paul, look at this, striking, and Logan now chopping down the body of Bobby Lashley and taking Bobby down. And Bobby's in the drop zone. Logan has a chance. And a frog splash connects. Here's the cover. Do we have a new 24/7 champion? We do. Logan Paul. Logan Paul the Maverick is the brand new 24/7 champion. Logan Paul, the YouTuber, the social media megastar, is the brand new WWE 24/7 champion. You have got to be kidding me. Well, congratulations to Logan Paul as he gets to walk in to WrestleMania Hollywood weekend as the 24/7 champion. What a win by Logan Paul, our brand new 24/7 champion. Well, we just crowned a brand new 24/7 champion, and we are about to crown brand new Raw Tag Team Champions. You see the titles hanging above the ring. This is a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match, and here come the Young Bucks, looking to win their first piece of championship gold. Good friends of Cody Rhodes.
And it is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 344 pounds.
You see Matthew Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, good friends of Cody Rhodes. Of course, the former champions, Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker, split up. Hence, the tag team titles are now vacant. Here comes a team that Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker once defended the titles against. Cody Rhodes' good friends, the Young Bucks, who feel underappreciated and are in this match looking to finally win tag team gold. And here comes the last team that Cody and Braun beat, FTR.
First, at a combined weight of 447 pounds.
You see Cash Wheeler to your left, Dax Harwood on your right, as these two were the last team that Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker defended the titles against before Cody and Braun split up. FTR lost to Cody and Braun at Bad Blood, but now they have a brand new opportunity to finally win the Raw Tag Team Championships and make history to become the first team in Universe Mode history to win both AEW and WWE Tag Team Gold here on Universe Mode. And FTR looks ready. And here comes the team that Cody and Braun beat to become Raw Tag Team Champions, looking to become two-time champions here tonight.
At a combined weight of 400 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano.
DIY are back, and they look better than ever. They are looking to become two-time Raw Tag Team Champions here tonight. We haven't seen a lot of Ciampa and Gargano ever since Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker defeated them to become champions. But you can't underestimate DIY. They have made a career out of being underdogs and proving doubters wrong. And they are here looking for a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, not this guy.
is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who was stopped at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther.
No way. These were the final team that Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker defeated. That Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker faced. It was during a match with Imperium that Cody and Braun split up, where Braun Breaker hit a cheap shot on Cody Rhodes, and it seems like that was enough to give Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser an opportunity at the tag team titles. And this is interesting. Gunther, of course, the reigning and defending WWE United Kingdom champion, who will put his title on the line against Kenny Omega on night 1 of WrestleMania in a last man standing match. However, Gunther has a chance to walk into WrestleMania a double champion as UK champion and 1/2 of the Raw Tag Team Champions. Gunther's already had a history-making career. He's looking to do just that by becoming the first ever double champion in Universe Mode history. And with that, all 4 teams are set. DIY, FTR, the Young Bucks, and Imperium. Which one of these 4 teams will climb the ladder and retrieve the championships and win the vacant Raw Tag Team titles? This was a match that was supposed to happen at WrestleMania. However, as you say, card is subject to change. And that's exactly what happened. The Raw Tag Team titles are on the line. Of course, the tag team titles were split because of the unfortunate breakup of Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker. And of course, the only way to win is to climb the ladder, retrieve the championships. Of course, DIY are the only team in this matchup to have ever held the tag team championships before. Of course, Imperium, former AEW World Trios champions, FTR, former AEW Tag Team champions. The Young Bucks are the true underdogs in this matchup. Young Bucks have never won Tag Team Championship Gold or any Championship Gold in Universe Mode up to this point. And you see all 8 men battling around the arena. Ciampa and Cash Wheeler, Matt Jackson. You saw the ring general Gunther on the far side of your screen. And you see the Raw Tag Team titles hung up above the ring. That is what these 8 men are fighting for. You see Tommaso Ciampa of DIY trying to readjust the announce table, and I believe that's Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. No, sorry, Matt. But Gunther grabbing the ladder. Oh, went for a chop, super kick. Gunther still on his feet, and Matt Jackson now trying to take the big man down, and he does with a nice DDT. But Matt Jackson needs to put that in the middle of the ring, and he does. But here comes Dax of FTR, and a nice springboard punch. And Ludwig Kaiser in the mix. And Kaiser over the top rope. And this is already one hell of a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match. Oh, went for the super kick. Harwood able to avoid it. And Tommaso Ciampa now. But wait a minute, Matt Jackson climbing the ladder. But Tommaso Ciampa not allowing that to happen. Now Gargano and a nice reverse neck breaker to Gunther. And Jackson over the top rope. And what's Johnny thinking? And Johnny Gargano, of course, DIY and FTR. An amazing history in tag team matches. Now they finally meet again. Wait a minute, Johnny Gargano, what the hell? Gargano just fell off the ladder. Cash Wheeler with a chair. Ciampa sticking up for his partner. Oh! Right onto the ladder. Here comes the UK champion Gunther throwing Gargano over the top rope. Now it's Cash Wheeler of FTR and Ciampa of DIY battling it out. Spinebuster by Cash. Cash doing very good here. And now an uppercut right to the back of the neck. And immediately following this match, it'll be the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble. My God. A famouser by Ciampa. And Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks now in the match. Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium try to get back in the mix. You gotta think, what does Giovanni Vinci think of this? As he probably wanted a tag team title shot. Ciampa, air raid crash to Kaiser. And now Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. And you see everybody else continuing to fight. Gunther standing over the carnage of FTR on the outside of the ring. But Wheeler and Harwood double teaming on the UK champion. Meanwhile, Nick Jackson trying to climb the ladder and retrieve the titles He's got his hands on the gold. Ciampa needs to get up. Ciampa. Hello. And that's what he's doing. Ciampa up on top of the ladder. Ciampa and Nick Jackson. You see Gunther and Dax Harwood battling inside the ring. Matt Jackson from the other side, knocking Ciampa off. Matt telling Nick to do it, but Gunther trying to stop the Young Bucks from winning the tag team gold. And Cash Wheeler trying as well. The Young Bucks are playing defense. This could be enough for Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. Are we gonna see it? The Young Bucks are tag team champions for the first time ever in Universe Mode history. The Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, are the new Raw Tag Team Champions here on Universe Mode. The EVPs have successfully won Tag Team Gold for the first time ever, and you gotta think Cody Rhodes, in a way, has gotta be grinning from ear to ear as the Young Bucks have won the vacant titles, and you gotta think, what does the future hold now that the Young Bucks are on top of the Raw Tag Team division? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble, and the winner will get a mid-card championship opportunity of their choosing in the near future. And it looks like the first entrant representing the Judgment Days, the former hardcore champion, J.D. McDonough.
Representing the Judgment Day from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough!
Of course, J.D. McDonough, of course, a former member of SmackDown, former hardcore champion in Universe Mode. He then got traded to Monday Night Raw, and ever since, JD hasn't had a whole lot of time to really show his worth here on Universe Mode. He could really show his worth in a big way if he wins the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble in Universe Mode history. But JD is the first entrant. He will have to go the distance if he wants a championship match. And remember, it's a title match of their choosing. JD could try to go against Wardlow and become a two-time hardcore champion if he really wants to. JD number one, who is number two? Oh my God, not this tool.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 171 pounds, the Superstar!
Well, his real name is Orange Cassidy, former AEW International Champion here in Universe Mode, the longest reigning 24/7 champion in Universe Mode history. It's been a while since we've seen this clown, as Orange Cassidy looking to win this Battle Royal. Remember, there's going to be a lot of men in this match that we haven't seen in quite some time in this matchup. And it looks like JD McDonough and Orange Cassidy starting off this match. And you could tell McDonough is very pissed. He hasn't had a lot of match time since coming to Monday Night Raw. And remember, this could be JD's final Raw match, because after WrestleMania, it's going to be the first ever Universe Mode draft. As who's number 3? Oh, it's the former United States champion, Wade Barrett. The last time we seen this man, he failed to defeat Gunther for the WWE UK title. Ooh, went for a massive clothesline on Orange Cassidy, but now Wade Barrett. Well, Cassidy trying to fight back against both men, but Wade Barrett looking to make quick work of Orange Cassidy, and he's gone. Wade Barrett with the first elimination of the match. And now JD and Barrett locking horns. And JD, no. Oh, but look at this, the Nigerian giant, Omos, has entered the matchup. Omos, the man who actually did defeat Gunther at one point in Universe Mode when Omos was in AEW. JD Revolution Nita Barrett and Omos clubbing blow, stunning McDonough. And this big behemoth is going to do some big damage in this Rumble match. Omos. Oh, Barrett trying to help JD. But here comes another former U.S. champion. Baron Corbin is here. And if anyone can stop Omos, it's Corbin. Oh, but Omos knocking Corbin down a bit incidentally. And Barrett trying to take care of Omos. And of course, Corbin, a lot of history with Wade Barrett dating back at SummerSlam. It was actually Corbin who ended Wade Barrett's U.S. title reign. And JD could pull off a massive upset, eliminate the Nigerian giant here. And speaking of former champions, the former UK champion, former Raw Tag Team champion, Butch of the Brawling Brutes is here. We haven't seen him ever since the Elimination Chamber, where he failed to become a 2-time champion. And Butch going after Corbin. Oh no, Corbin. Oh no, Butch able to save himself from early elimination. Oh, but a clubbing blow. Omos still dealing damage to JD McDonough. Ooh, Barrett clubbing blow from behind by the former US champ. Oh, and do you believe? Because Joe Hendry is in the Royal Rumble. Joe Hendry just rallying the field, but Butch from behind clubbing Hendry. And Butch has got to be thinking, what has this roster become? And Joe Hendry. Oh, Hendry almost eliminated Butch. Corbin and Omos doing battle now. McDonough, who's been in this since the beginning, still fighting on. There's only been one man eliminated thus far, and that is Orange Cassidy. Oh, and here comes an amazing athlete in his own right. The first ever 24/7 champion in Universe Mode history. Austin Theory is here. And Theory taking down Butch. Theory, a man who took Finn Balor to the limit the last time we saw him. And McDonough. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Joe Hendry almost eliminated Corbin. Butch eliminated by Wade Barrett. That's 2 eliminations for the Englishman. Wade Barrett, an amazing performance here tonight. And another former U.S. champion, a man Joe Hendry has a bit of history with. The Miz is here. The Miz is back. And Hendry backbreaker to The Miz. And Austin Theory dealing some shots to Wade Barrett. Omos. JD McDonough is hanging on for dear life. Oh, clothesline by Omos on Theory. And now Omos has Joe Hendry up. Takes him down. And meanwhile, Theory, Austin Theory, could eliminate Baron Corbin. And Miz showing no fear as he takes out Omos. And Miz eliminates Omos. Omos is gone. And McDonough eliminates Barrett. And here comes another former 24/7 champ, Swerve Strickland. Swerve is an amazing competitor. It would be amazing to see him get a title shot. Miz, reality check to Corbin. And Theory and Swerve locking horns. Both men from their Evolve Wrestling days. And Hendry was going for a leg lock. Miz saw it coming. These two did battle on the special retro episode of Raw a couple weeks ago. And Theory and Miz. Oh, look at this. Austin Theory and Joe Hendry. Double Russian leg sweep on Miz. But now Hendry going after Theory. No friends in this matchup. It's every man for himself. McDonough eliminated by Strickland. JD is gone. Who's next? Oh, well, perfect timing. Because here comes another member of the Judgment Day, former UK champion, Dirty Dom Mysterio's here. Dirty Dom, who would love another opportunity at that championship belt. And Corbin and Theory and Dominic Mysterio. Wait a minute. Miz into a reality check for Dom as well. So many underrated talents, so many talents feeling like they've been frustrated with their time over on Monday Night Raw, getting opportunities. And here comes a man who only recently debuted, Dustin Rhodes. The legendary Dustin Rhodes is here. And Dustin going after Swerve Strickland. He has a lot of history with that man. Oh, look at this. Dominic and Joe Hendry. A little bit of duplicate moves there. And Hendry could be looking to eliminate Theory. Dustin Rhodes going after the Miz. And oh, Swerve. Swerve eliminating the Miz. I think that's the second elimination for Strickland. And here comes Darby Allin. Swerve Strickland eliminated by Dustin Rhodes. And Dustin Rhodes and Darby Allin are here doing battle for the first time ever. Darby Allin, a former two-time Raw Tag Team Champion, former United States Champion. Darby Allin would love to get back to the mountaintop. And Darby Allin going after anything that moves. And I don't blame him. And Dominic Mysterio clubbing blow to the back of Dustin Rhodes. And another one. Dominic is one sick individual. And a spinebuster connects. And Darby Allin, almost eliminated Theory. And here comes another former United States champion. Wait a minute. Corbin. End of days to Joe Hendry. As Sheamus, the Irish, the Celtic Warrior, is here. Another man Baron Corbin has a lot of history with. Meanwhile, Theory with Dominic up. Look at the power taking him down. And Dustin Rhodes taking down Sheamus as well. Looked like Theory wanted a low blow on Darby Allin. Not enough to get the job done. And Joe Hendry eliminated by Dustin Rhodes. And Dominic eliminated by Darby Allin. As here comes the former tag team champion Braun Strowman. And Dustin Rhodes eliminated by Corbin and Allin. And Sheamus not backing down with a tangle with the monster. But Braun Strowman still on his feet despite that barrage by the Celtic Warrior. And look at the ring, cleared out so much. Deep six by Corbin on Theory. And now Darby Allin trying to get some strikes in. Sheamus from behind takes Darby down. And Corbin drop kick. Ah, Austin Theory. Low blow to Baron Corbin. And that's gotta hurt the Lone Wolf. And Austin Theory could be an elimination incoming. Wait a minute. Braun Strowman from behind. But here comes a former undisputed WWE champion, Claudio Castagnoli, a man who we haven't seen a whole lot of ever since he lost that title. And Darby Allin and Braun Strowman. Whoa. They tried, and he threw Strowman right into Sheamus, and Claudio Castagnoli and Sheamus, former tag team partners, and they're doing battle right here. They're not living in the past. Baron Corbin eliminated by Austin Theory. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe is here. Oh, Darby into the code red of Samoa Joe. And for Samoa Joe, these past few weeks, he's really been taking the undisputed WWE Champion Drew McIntyre to the limit. I bet Samoa Joe could take advantage of this hype and build himself a nice championship resume. Oh, but here comes the patriarch of the Judgment Day, Damian Priest, is here. And the Celtic cross by Sheamus to Claudio. But Damian Priest, a man who means business, a man who was very close a couple weeks back to becoming undisputed WWE champ. But Braun Strowman, all the history with Damian Priest. In theory, I'll try to go for A-Town down on Sheamus. Look at that. CM Punk is here. Theory just got eliminated by Braun Strowman. And CM Punk and Braun Strowman double teaming on Samoa Joe. And CM Punk, of course, a man who would love to become champion, hasn't really had the opportunity. Oh, and Punk and Priest, of course, former tag team partners here in Universe Mode. Priest driving down Strowman head first. And Sheamus now trying to eliminate Punk. CM Punk, who just got in this match. And I believe we might have one more entrant still to come in this battle royal. Ooh, nice punch by Priest over there to Samoa Joe. I know Priest has had a bit of a problem with the opportunities Joe's been receiving. Well, we are back here on Monday Night Raw. We are at the closing stages of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble. And it's time for our final entrant. It is the one and only Ricochet. The highlight of the night. And one of these men in the ring right now will get a future mid-card championship opportunity in the near future. And Sheamus and Darby have eliminated Samoa Joe. Joe has been eliminated. CM Punk is gone. Sheamus is gone. All these eliminations. Joe, Punk, and Sheamus. So we're down to 5. Priest, Strowman, Castagnoli, Darby Allin, and Ricochet. Which one of these 5 will it be? Oh, Priest. Hit the lights. We haven't seen that move in quite some time. And Ricochet and Damian Priest, of course, a lot of history. Ricochet and Strowman, good friends, former tag team partners, as they are controlling the ring. It could very well be either Ricochet or Braun Strowman getting a singles title opportunity down the road. Ricochet's never been a champion aside from 24/7 champ. And Darby with a nice Hurricane Rana. And Claudio, went for an elbow, missed. And look at Darby Allin with all those strikes to Damian Priest, connects. And Claudio, I think Ricochet thought he eliminated Castagnoli, not yet. Oh, look at this, Claudio hooking the arms, going for the power bomb. Meanwhile, Strowman running power slam to Darby Allin. Clothesline by Priest. This is our final 5 in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Who will win this historic matchup? Knee by Ricochet to Claudio. All the talents that competed in this match felt underappreciated, overlooked. One of these men will be overlooked no longer. Could you imagine Braun Strowman as United States or UK champion? Hell, maybe even Intercontinental or Hardcore champion as well. Imagine the battle between Braun Strowman and Finn Balor, and Strowman saving his partner, saving Ricochet from elimination. And that's what happens when you have a friend in Braun Strowman. Strowman and Ricochet staying together. But Claudio able to escape. Oh no, Ricochet. Wait a minute, Strowman again saving Ricochet from possible elimination. And Darby Allin throwing over Ricochet. Priest, Darby, Ricochet, Claudio, Strowman. Those are the 5 men that remain. And Strowman over the top. Claudio could eliminate the big man. No, Strowman stays in. European uppercut to the big man. Lights out. Braun Strowman. Meanwhile, Darby Allin trying to eliminate Damian Priest. Another uppercut by Claudio. Meanwhile, Ricochet into a clothesline into the corner. Ricochet trying to make Claudio Castagnoli pay. Taking down Claudio. And Ricochet. Look at that 630 splash. And Damian Priest, no. Ricochet going after Priest, and now Ricochet trying to eliminate Darby Allin from the Battle Royal. And Strowman looking to pick up the pieces with Damian Priest. We could be down to 3 in a matter of moments. Oh no, Strowman eliminated. Damian Priest eliminated Braun Strowman. So much for the final 2 strategy by by Ricochet and Braun Strowman. The friendship is out the window. And Ricochet realizes he doesn't have his backup. It's all up to him. We are down to our final 4. Priest, Darby, Claudio, and Ricochet. Oh, and the knee by Ricochet. And Ricochet, who's been the true MVP ever since being in this matchup. Ricochet has always been the underdog. As now he focuses his attention on the Judgment Day's Damian Priest, but Darby Allin trying to get his kicks in. Meanwhile, Claudio eliminates Priest. Damian Priest is gone, and Darby could follow suit in a matter of moments. Darby Allin trying to hang on. Claudio watching on. Nice shot of the face by Darby Allin, and Claudio Castagnoli. Oh! And now staring right at Darby Allin. Darby into a springboard elbow. Darby Allin now. This could be his chance to go to the final two. Darby Allin, who's accomplished so much in his young career here on Universe Mode. Oh! Kick by Ricochet, and Claudio into the clothesline. Claudio, a former member of the Blackpool Combat Club. Oh, and again, knee by Ricochet. Will Ricochet do it? This has been a very epic Rumble match. We've seen a lot of Monday Night Raw underrated talents. But it's now down to these three. And Claudio has Ricochet into the Gotch neutralizer. And Darby rolling over Claudio. Oh, into the vicious elbow. Castagnoli does not give a damn. Darby is gone. It is now down to Claudio Castagnoli and Ricochet. And Claudio can make quick and easy work. No. Ricochet survives. Both these men know what's at stake. A mid-card championship opportunity of your choosing in the near future. Ricochet just looking to pick apart the body of Claudio Castagnoli. All he needs to do is get him over the top rope. Ricochet is just doing everything in his power to make sure that Claudio Castagnoli is broken down enough for Ricochet to send him over the top rope. Can he do it? He does. Ricochet has won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Rumble.
Here is your winner,
Ricochet came in clutch, and Ricochet has now earned a mid-card championship of his choice, any Raw or any SmackDown championship. Ricochet could very well be the future of Universe Mode now, as what a win for the one and only Ricochet here on Universe Mode, the winner of the first ever Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of a battle royal, but we are still not through here tonight, as here comes the Judgment Day reunited Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley.
For one fall, on the way to the ring, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor, the Judgment Day!
Of course, Finn Balor of Friday Night SmackDown, the current Intercontinental Champion. Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day, the current Raw Women's Champion. Of course, Finn Balor, a permanent member of SmackDown, but reunited with Rhea Ripley here tonight to compete in this mixed tag team match, as Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley, quote-unquote, the Champions Club, are here to take on Finn Balor's WrestleMania challenger, Jay White, and Rhea Ripley's challenger, Women's Royal Rumble winner, Trish Stratus. The Judgment Day back in force with all the gold. As here comes the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, Switchblade Jay White, who's had a little bit of a partnership with Kenny Omega.
Representing the club from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Witch,
Jay White, of course, partnered up with Kenny Omega in recent weeks, a partnership that seems to be going very well for both men. Kenny Omega will challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. For the United Kingdom Championship at WrestleMania. Jay White will be facing Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. Will Jay White follow in Finn Balor's footsteps and do what he did months ago and go to SmackDown, the brand new Intercontinental Champion? Jay White, a former AEW World Champion, and Jay White knows what it's like to win championship gold. As here comes the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Trish Stratus, is here.
and his partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus!
And Trish Stratus, of course, won the Women's Royal Rumble months and months ago to earn the right to challenge whoever's the Raw Women's Champion at WrestleMania. That woman ended up being the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley. It is a women's dream match at WrestleMania Goes Hollywood, as Rhea Ripley defends the Raw Women's Championship against Trish Stratus. It is a champion versus challenger tag team matchup, as Finn Balor will start off the match against Jay White. Little bit of WrestleMania preview for these two matches. Of course, mixed tag team rules. Men will face the men, women will face the women. And Jay White starting off the match very well against Finn Balor in the opening moments of this tag match. Of course, that Jay White and Kenny Omega, the super team, have been terrorizing both Raw and SmackDown in recent weeks. Of course, this past Friday on SmackDown, cover by Jay White on Finn Balor, kick out. This past Friday on SmackDown, Jay White and Kenny Omega took on Finn Balor and the man who will be challenging MJF for the United States Championship later on tonight, the phenomenal AJ Styles, in tag team action. Tag to Trish, which means Rhea is forced to be legal, and Trish Stratus doing very well. I had the opportunity to speak to Trish Stratus before the show went live. Trish Stratus says she's been doing her homework on Rhea Ripley, watching over her matches on the independents, watching over her matches in NXT, to really know what makes the women's champ tick. And now a tag to Balor, which means Jay White is forced to be legal. There's only been a handful of mixed tag team matches in Universe Mode's short history. Look at Jay White feeling fired up into a nice knee, driving Balor's face into the canvas. And now the drift away to his WrestleMania opponent. Here's the cover by White for the win, kick out by Finn. And of course, before that, last week on Monday Night Raw, Jay White and Kenny Omega took on Gunther and Finn Balor. Of course, Gunther, we just saw with his protege Ludwig Kaiser moments ago, failed to win the Raw Tag Team titles. And a nice bulldog there by Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus defeated Liv Morgan a couple of weeks ago to ensure that the match at WrestleMania was not a triple threat. And of course, Rhea Ripley did the same for Becky Lynch. So far, Trish has really had Rhea's number, and only now is Rhea Ripley trying to get an advantage. But again, Trish able to counter. And another bulldog to the champion. And you got to think the Intercontinental champ Finn Balor's not really liking this, showing a little bit of concern for Mommy, for Rhea Ripley. And Rhea trying to fight back, trying to get back in this matchup for the Judgment Day. We just saw 3 members of the Judgment Day fail to win the Andre Battle Royal in Damian Priest, JD McDonough, and Dominic Mysterio. Judgment Day's not been doing very well besides Rhea and Finn. Oh! Nice cross body there by the #1 contender, Trish Stratus. Oh my god, and the bulldog onto the floor. Trish Stratus really likes bashing people's heads in. How about that moment a couple weeks ago where Liv Morgan got put through a table with a bulldog? Count of 5 already by the referee. Rhea Ripley, well, at least tried to bring Trish back inside the ring. Oh, right into the apron. Count of 7. This match could be a double count out. A lot like how the tag team match on SmackDown went a couple weeks ago. But both women didn't want that. They're now back inside the ring. And Rhea Ripley taking down Trish Stratus. And of course, what about our main event, The Shield? Uniting for the first time ever in Universe Mode history to battle the nations Rock, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. That is going to be a chaotic 6-man tornado tag team match on WrestleMania Raw. But Trish Stratus trying and continuing to build momentum with the Hurricane Rana now tagging in her partner Jay White. And Jay White and Trish Stratus have had the champions' number throughout this entire match. And Finn Balor, this is no longer home field advantage for this man. Balor's been on SmackDown. And Jay White into a nice clothesline to Finn. Here's the cover, hook of the leg. Balor kicks out at 2. We are told Kenny Omega is not here tonight. However, he will be at WrestleMania ready and preparing for his last man standing match against Gunther for the UK title. We're back here on Monday Night Raw. We are in the middle of a tag team match, mixed tag team match between the Judgment Day's Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor and the challengers, of course, Jay White and Trish Stratus. A little bit of WrestleMania preview for 2 matches that are going to happen as Rhea Ripley will defend the Raw Women's Championship against Trish Stratus, and Finn Balor will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Switchblade Jay White. Oh no, look at Rhea. Into the Alabama Slam right to her challenger. And another tag to Finn. And the men doing battle yet again. Oh, spinning Uranagi by White. Here's the cover. And Rhea getting herself involved. But Jay White is not going to worry about it for the time being. He needs to stay focused on the task at hand. This is the move that put Kazuchika Okada away. Taking Balor down. Here's the cover by Jay White. No, almost pinned the Intercontinental Champion. And that would have gave Jay White a crap ton of momentum heading into the IC title match at WrestleMania. Finn Balor able to roll through. But Jay White continuing to take control. Oh my God, no. Driving Balor into the barricade. And this used to be a lot like what Balor would do in the early days of Universe Mode. Balor now finds himself victim to an attack like this. Ever since Balor moved to Friday Night SmackDown, won the Intercontinental Championship, he changed his attitude. Count of 8. And both men back inside the ring did not want a repeat of what happened on SmackDown Friday. Tag to Rhea now. That means Trish is legal. And Trish again with a bulldog. The Judgment Day really needs... Oh, check kick. Connects on Rhea Ripley. Cover, hook of the leg. Rhea kicks out at 2. A chick kick out of nowhere. Trish thought that was enough to get the win. It was not. However, as now Trish and Jay White could be looking for a double team. No, Rhea Ripley able to counter. And Rhea now bringing Trish to the Judgment Day's corner. Oh, look at this. Using the agility of her body. The leg right of the face, and now taking Trish Stratus down. And now Trish, just out of desperation, going for another cover, shoulders down, kick out again. And this is what Trish Stratus is going to have to deal with at WrestleMania. If Trish Stratus wants to become a champion. Oh, chop. And another one. Rhea still on her feet. And again with a bulldog. Rhea's going to have a concussion by the time she goes to bed. Cover. Hook of the leg. And a go. Oh, no. Trish almost pinned the Raw Women's Champion. And now she'll be going for it one more time. Oh, went for the check kick. Rhea saw it coming. Rhea Ripley taking Trish down. Another tag to Balor. Jay White is in. Into a Russian leg sweep. And Jay White again. Oh, gonna utilize the classic joint manipulation. And Jay White doing very good in this mixed tag team match here on Monday Night Raw. And remember, it wasn't until fairly recently that Jay White has had a lot of screen time here on Monday Night Raw. But ever since he became the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Jay White has really proved his worth. And Jay White again just torturing the champion Balor. And Balor just has no idea where he is. The ultimate sign of disrespect by Jay White. Bringing Balor into the corner. And the suplex. Oh, God. And Balor is in a very bad place right now. Jay White into the axe handle, clubbing right on the bad back. Oh, but Finn Balor still trying to fight back. That is the fighter intensity Here we go. The 1916 onto the floor. And that just gave Balor an advantage, a little bit of breathing room. Oh! Insecurity there by Jay White. White still very fresh. Throwing Finn Balor. Oh, went for the senton, but both men... Oh, wait a minute. Jay White took the coward's way out and got the win for he and Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus and the
Switchblade
Witchblade Jay White.
Jay White and Trish Stratus, the challengers, got the win here on Raw. It was by countout, but to these two it doesn't matter because it still gives these two a ton of momentum heading in to the respective WrestleMania title matches. What a win for Trish Stratus and Jay White. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has already been a very, very controversial episode of Monday Night Raw. Now here comes fatal five-way action, as here comes Sami Zayn.
The following contest is a fatal five-way match. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn, a former United Kingdom champion. He's also the first ever United States champion in Universe Mode history. Sami Zayn won a ladder match on the very first episode of Monday Night Raw to become the inaugural champion. Sami Zayn has a chance at WrestleMania to do it all again in order to win the United States title for a second time. In a six-man ladder match at WrestleMania, the five challengers will do battle here tonight. Of course, MJF will defend the U.S. title against AJ Styles a little later on tonight. But here comes the underdog, Chad Gable.
Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Chad Gable got the very shocking upset against Baron Corbin and Darby Allin in his qualifying match to advance to this matchup. Sami Zayn defeated Damian Priest and Ricochet in his triple threat match to qualify for the ladder match. And Chad Gable believes this is a big opportunity to really prove his worth, because Chad Gable has been overlooked for most of his run in Universe Mode, and he has a match at WrestleMania. Chad Gable finds that a blessing. And here comes Bryan Danielson.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, a man who also has been an underdog for most of his Universe Mode run, yet to become a champion in his Universe Mode career. Bryan Danielson defeated AJ Styles and CM Punk in his qualifying match to advance to WrestleMania. And Bryan Danielson, of course, believing that there's not many opportunities left in his Universe Mode career, because Bryan Danielson's been wrestling for quite a long time. Danielson slowly considering retirement, but he wants to become a champion. Before he does that, can he become the United States champion at WrestleMania? That is the question we are all asking, as Danielson has made his way to the ring for this fatal 5-way match. Oh, and here comes All Ego, who says Egomania is going to be running wild.
Weighing in at 225 pounds,
Ethan Page of Friday Night SmackDown. However, actually all of Ethan Page's success has been a part of Monday Night Raw. He won a triple threat match against Carmelo Hayes and Mike Santana to advance to this ladder match. And of course, Ethan Page feeling very confident in himself that he is going to walk into his first ever Universe Mode Premium live event of his Universe Mode career, and he's going to walk out the United States champion. All Ego is here, and Ethan Page always looking for a spotlight. And Ethan Page has been impressing for much of these past few weeks. But here comes a man who's undergone a little bit of a personality change in recent weeks. Kevin Owens, a man who's also never been a champion yet in his Universe Mode career.
Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds,
Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman to advance to the ladder match at WrestleMania. And Kevin Owens, ever since qualifying for this match, has become a lot more ruthless, become a lot more merciless in his matches in the past few weeks. No disregard for human safety, because Kevin Owens has been obsessed with becoming champion. Obsessed with being champion, because remember, a couple months ago at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, he main evented that show and almost became undisputed WWE champion against Jon Moxley months and months ago. And look at this. Fatal 5-way match just beginning. Kevin Owens going after his own best friend, Sami Zayn. And of course, Fatal 5-way rules. First man to gain pinfall or submission. Look at this. Oh, a little bit of a rock bottom by Ethan Page on Chad Gable. And you gotta think MJF, even though he's preparing for a big title defense against the phenomenal AJ Styles, he's gotta be watching this matchup on, because these are the 5 men that are going to be trying to take his championship away from him. But if not, then AJ's definitely got to be watching this, because AJ, if he wins, he's defending the US title against these 5 guys at Mania. Gable, a bit of a crossface in on Kevin Owens. Ethan Page just chilling outside the ring, letting the other 4 guys fight it on. And look at this, the ego of Ethan Page. And of course the long history between Bryan Danielson and Sami Zayn in the early days of Universe Mode. Oh! Ethan Page throwing a sledgehammer in the face of KO. And now Ethan Page pummeling Chad Gable. Danielson picking apart Kevin Owens. Danielson now bringing Gable into the corner. Ooh! Chad able to counter though. Now here comes All Ego. Spinning Uranagi. And now everyone. Oh, look at that. Ethan Page with a nice dive onto Chad Gable. And Danielson whipping him with a kendo stick. Meanwhile, the best friends, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Best friends, bitter rivals. Owens driving Zayn into the barricade. And this is what we mean. Friendships are out the window in scenarios like this. If you want to go to WrestleMania, if you want to become a champion. Sami Zayn realizes that all those years ago. Zayn has Owens into a power bomb. It's nothing personal. It's just business. Ethan Page inside the ring. So is Bryan Danielson. Remember, first man who gains pinfall or submission. Danielson with an arm drag to Page. And Ethan Page, you gotta think he did not expect to be in the ring with all these greats, all these legends this early in his career here on Universe Mode. He's in the ring with Bryan frickin' Danielson. And Danielson stomping on the hand of All Ego. Owens, Zayn, and Gable doing battle outside the ring. And Bryan now shot right to the face of the Canadian. And Danielson hooks the arms into a suplex, connects. And Danielson now into the cover. Nobody realizes to win the 5-way kick out. And this is all about momentum heading into WrestleMania, heading into the show of shows. Danielson into the diving headbutt. Oh, that chair hit Kevin Owens so much. And now the triangle choke by Danielson. Ethan Page could tap. Oh, but Kevin Owens. Oh, cannonball right into Danielson. And now all 5 men have made it in the ring. Zayn trying to take advantage with a cover on Page. Didn't work. Ethan Page is out of it. And Danielson cover on Owens. Gable able to see it. Ethan Page and Bryan Danielson again. Ethan Page hooking the arms into the backbreaker. Into the cover. But wait a minute, the referee paying more attention to Owens and Danielson. Cover by Ethan Page on Chad Gable. No. Little bit of controversy in this match as well. Owens planting Zayn face first and a kick by Ethan Page. Page all alone with Sami Zayn. Oh, but Sami able to counter. These two Canadian wrestlers. These two of Canada's greatest exports. In Sami Zayn and Ethan Page. Nice suplex by Sami. Cover. Hook of the leg. Sami Zayn won the fatal 5-way. What a win for Sami. Sami Zayn earns himself some momentum heading into WrestleMania. And the question is, are we looking at the next United States champion, the 2-time United States champion coming out of WrestleMania, Sami Zayn? That is the question that will be answered at WrestleMania, as what a big win in this fatal 5-way for Sami Zayn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for more tag team action here tonight on Monday Night Raws. Here comes the current undisputed WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, making his way to the ring, looking to team up with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes to take on Will Ospreay and Braun Breaker. As Drew McIntyre, the undisputed WWE Championship around his waist, he will defend that title against Will Ospreay at WrestleMania Night 2.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the Scottish Warrior,
Drew McIntyre and Will Ospreay have had a bit of, no pun intended, bad blood over the last few months, ever since McIntyre won that WWE title at the Elimination Chamber. Will Ospreay, of course, lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Drew McIntyre almost half a year ago, back when both men were on SmackDown. Will Ospreay has not lived that down, and he is vowing to take that championship from Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Well, the battle that is going to be fought by this man is a lot more personal than just championship gold. It is the American Nightmare, former two-time WWE Champion, former Raw Tag Team Champion, Cody Rhodes is finally back. Cody Rhodes will battle Braun Breaker in a Texas death match at WrestleMania.
and his partner from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare,
Well, we recently crowned brand new Raw Tag Team Champions earlier in the show. The Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, won those tag team titles formerly held by Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker before Braun Breaker stabbed Cody in the back. And fun fact, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre very early on in their careers used to be tag team partners. That tag team being reunited one night only here on WrestleMania Raw as they take on both common enemies in Will Ospreay and Braun Breaker. As here comes the badass, as he likes to call himself, former two-time United States Champion,
Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds,
Braun Breaker, looking with more purpose than ever before. I had the opportunity to speak to Braun Breaker about why he turned his back on the American Nightmare, and he said, Cody Rhodes wasted so much time of my Universe Mode career. I could have been undisputed champion by now. I could have won the Royal Rumble. I could have been in the main event of WrestleMania taking on Will Ospreay, but I'm not, because Cody Rhodes took that opportunity from me by making me, quote, a tag team bitch. And Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker will do battle at WrestleMania Texas death match Anything goes, no count out.